Alrighty. Hello again, and welcome to the trailer reaction of Generation Zero. I don't know what this is. It was on the list of trailers I wanted to check out. And let's just jump into it.
Welcome to Sweden. It's November 14th, 1989, and
That's
you're
specific.
about to get a closer look at the open world of Generation Zero.
Good. Tell me more. I like the logo.
In Generation Zero, you play as a young adult returning from an island excursion together with friends.
Like State of Decay. Go
Upon
on.
reaching the mainland, you discover the world abandoned with no other people around. Worse yet, you find yourself hunted by a mysterious force of deadly machines.
Machines.
Now you need to find out what has happened, while at the same time trying to stay alive, and eventually wage a guerrilla war against the machine invaders.
What?
Generation Zero allows you to create a unique 80s hero and play on your own or together with up to 3 friends in seamless co-op.
You ain't got
will
to brag about
explore
that.
a beautiful but dangerous open world where you constantly need to keep a lookout for enemies roaming while trying to find the equipment to survive and fight.
I mean, I'm interested.
The machines come in many types, sizes, and variations, constantly challenging you in new ways using different weapons and sensory equipment. Wear them down and disable their systems by pinpointing and taking out armor parts and components. Seize the upper hand by utilizing stealth, group tactics, or special equipment to distract or confuse
Connor's
the
least
enemies.
favorite. This would be fun to play with
Use these
him.
in combination with objects in your surroundings to create traps and ambushes, and turn a difficult fight into a winnable one. Should things go south, fleeing is a valid tactic. Since the machines are persistently simulated in the world, they will continue roaming if not killed. Whether you locate them minutes, hours, or days later, they will still bear the scars of your last encounter, waiting to finish the job.
Not very good AI
As you
then.
play Generation Zero, you will scour the open world for
Surely they
different
pursue you
weapons
endlessly.
and upgrade your favorites with attachments like scopes and silencers. Take down powerful machines without damaging their parts, then scavenge those same components and use them to augment your weapons with high-tech enhancements. This will come in handy when fighting in different conditions. The dynamic day-night cycle and weather systems will not only impact your senses, but also the enemies, making for constantly evolving battles. You are free to explore the world at any pace and direction.
Right, I can't go any longer without saying something because I feel like I'm going to forget. It seems like they're focusing on the world being alive and taking that a step further, like how Metal Gear 5 had, you know, the rain and the night and the day cycle and the stuff like that and that kind of thing. And it kind of feels like they're focusing more on the world being alive than the enemy. Because honestly, the downside so far that I'm spotting is it looks barren. And I don't mean in its favor, like, oh, everyone's gone, it looks like a spooky empty world. It looks kind of empty, like DayZ empty. I only played like maybe 2 hours of DayZ back in the day. I couldn't fucking stand it. I was bored half to death. What are the upsides though? The upside so far, obviously we're not done here, but the upside that I'm seeing so far is it's very unique. The open world thing, whatever, I don't care. But the concept of the machines roaming around and I don't know what you do. That's the only other thing is like, what do you do in this game? You loot stuff, yeah, but what are you trying to figure it out, or is it just an open world sandbox thing? 'Cause that's kind of dull. But the concept of the machines versus you, and it's just 4 kids against the world, that seems kind of unique. I like that.
And if you look closely, the world will tell the story of what has happened. The pieces of the puzzle are there for you to discover and figure out. Just remember that some answers come harder than others.
That's a good way to say it. Okay. My thoughts, again, interrupting that extra 6 seconds you got there. If there's an ending, if there's a campaign and an ending, it should have an ending. That's my initial thought. You should do it kind of Borderlands-esque, where, you know, you have an ending and then you get to go through it again, except it's harder this time. Maybe more enemies, stuff like that. I feel like that would be the best way to do it. I don't think this game should go without an ending. I feel like that would be very... it would leave the game very empty. If you're not guided towards a goal on this one, I really feel like it would be very, very boring. Looks very pretty though. I'll give it that. It's very clean. I like the idea of being stuck with, especially my goon squad, being stuck in this kind of world and trying to sneak around. It's just not going to happen. Metal Gear. This is really loud. I'll have to adjust that. Well then. So yeah. Thoughts on Generation Zero? It needs an ending. If it's not necessarily a linear campaign, maybe, you know, you have to find where to go, following clues that are not laid out at all. That'd be cool. If you could spend like 40 hours on the map, finding absolutely nothing, and this one house has like the first clue, and then you follow the breadcrumbs. That'd be kind of cool. It looks kind of generic. At first, when I first looked at the store page, I was like, this is just going to be another one, isn't it? But it's got a few things here that might be cool to play around with. All in all, I guess I'll keep my eye on it. But this is No Filter, the show where I react, review, news, just all that shit. If you want to see me talk more about this or maybe something else, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and the bell, Patreon, discount in the description. I love you all. I'll see you next time.